Where do I even start? Will anyone ever read from this silly journal anyway? As I sit here in my makeshift shelter, surrounded by the sound of the undead outside of my walls, I'm trying to make sense of everything. I woke up this morning on the ground in a forest covered with dark trees. I don't know how I got there, and I barely remember my own name. All I had on me were the clothes on my back and an empty journal with a pen. I got up on my feet and I started walking, exploring the immediate area and hoping to find something or someone that can help me make sense of everything. Around me, I saw a few sheep and a pig wandering about in the forest, but outside of that, I was alone. Had I always been alone? Does that even seem possible? I came from somewhere, right? I had friends and family, didn't I? How did I end up in the middle of the forest completely alone? Suddenly, my thoughts were interrupted by a loud sound coming from my gut. My stomach was growling. How long had it been since I ate? How long had I been walking around this forest without even realizing how much time had passed by? I was hungry and I needed to find food fast. I thought of the sheep and the pig I passed by earlier, but I wasn't ready to hurt the little guys just yet, and I didn't even have the right tools for the job anyway, so I kept looking. Soon enough, I ended up coming across a few bushes that had red berries growing all over them. Ouch! Ouch! I reached my hand into the bush and ended up getting an armful of scratches from the thorns that were protecting the precious berries. I tried again. I was able to get enough berries to fill me up. It was getting hard to see in the forest now. Night was approaching, and I started to see things moving around in the distance. It didn't look like the animals I saw earlier in the day. The hair on the back of my neck started to rise. I saw a hill and some mountains nearby, and I started to work my way in their direction. Strange noises could be heard coming out of the woods, screeches and moans. I didn't feel safe. I had just made it to the edge of the forest and the side of the hill when I turned around and saw this terrible green creature creeping up on me. And with a tss, boom, the monster exploded in my face and nearly killed me. It left a hole in the ground where it once stood and several loose blocks of cobblestone and grass. Dazed and injured, I picked up the blocks and rushed up the hill. When I got to the top, I saw a mountain straight ahead and several unsettling creatures. Giant spiders, reanimated skeletons, and zombies all stood between me and the mountain. Skeletons were shooting arrows at me. The spiders kept their watchful eyes on me, and the zombies chased me. I did my best to dodge their attacks, working my way past the creatures until I found myself in a small cave on the side of the mountain. As the monsters pursued me, I quickly laid down a barrier of blocks to box me into the cave and to prevent my attackers from hurting me. And now, here I am, boxed in and alone, listening to the moans of the undead while I write in this journal. I don't know if there will be more entries after tonight, but if you find this journal one day, you'll know how I ended up the way I did. Wish me luck. Steve.